Welcome everyone for joining the Loving Kindness meditation this evening, when we'll spend some time to calm ourselves and infuse our hearts with loving wishes of loving kindness, which we refer to as Metta. Let Metta guide you in your thoughts, speech and action, and brings balance and happiness into your life. Let me continue with Ajahn Brahm's teaching in his book, Opening Up to Kindfulness. Now, as you know, I appreciate this book very much because it gives many examples on how we can apply Metta in our lives. And in fact, I've also sponsored the printing of this book for free distribution. So if you haven't got a copy of this book, please help yourself, come to the BGF Center and help yourself with a copy. Ajahn Brahm says that when he was 16 years old, his father died. And he felt very guilty about it. Now, it was natural for teenagers to compete with their father. Yeah, all of us have gone through that phase. And as a teenager, Ajahn was indeed competing with his father. His father actually enjoyed listening to Frank Sinatra. But Ajahn, being a young teenager, enjoyed Jimi Hendrix. So when his father put on the Frank Sinatra records, teenager Ajahn would put on his Jimi Hendrix record. And of course, you know who won. Obviously, Jimi Hendrix was louder than Frank Sinatra. But what did he do that for? So when his father died, Ajahn felt guilty. He loved his father and cared for him. And Ajahn wondered, why did he do such a stupid thing to stop his father from enjoying the music he liked? Now it was too late. His father has died, and that taught him a lesson. The lesson is we cannot afford to hurt anybody, especially the people in your family, because you don't know how long they are going to be there. If you hurt them, don't wait until tomorrow to say sorry. Say sorry quickly, immediately. Now, Ajahn told a story about his friend who was a very successful businessman in Sydney. So just a few days after his annual medical checkup, people go for medical checkup, he received a call from his doctor, who was also his personal friend. Now, the first words of the doctor was, "Is your wife at home?" Wow, why would the doctor say that? There must be something wrong. So straight away he responded, "What is wrong?" "Actually, my wife is here." His doctor friend hesitated and said, "I'm sorry to break this news, but you have a rare type of blood cancer that is not treatable and is terminal." The man thought that he was in the best of health. But like most people, when they get a shock from the doctor, he asked, "How much time have I got?" The doctor told him, "You've got 2 months, maybe 3 months if you're lucky." What happened when he realized the impermanence of his life? This completely changed the priorities of his life. Now he has always promised his family to take them to Europe. Now he had to go with them. And there was no time to lose. So he sold his business, bought the flight tickets for himself and the family, and booked the best hotels. And that was the last time for him and his family to enjoy each other's company. So the time would be very precious indeed. So closer to the tour, when he was holding the flight tickets in his hand, the phone rang again. And it was his doctor. And the doctor said, "I do not know how to tell you this. I mixed up 2 of my patients with the same name. So I gave you the wrong results. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're perfectly healthy." Now you have heard stories like this. Even in medicine, sometimes mixed mistakes happened. However, this man never sued his doctor. He never got angry at him. He went on his holiday with his family, had a wonderful time, and money left to start a new business, which was quite successful. But this time he didn't work so hard, because that experience made him realize that the time passes so quickly, and what was really important was not his wealth or his business success. What is most important is his family and his enjoyment. So that was what impermanence taught him. Because we are going to die someday, the most important thing is to care. And that's the advice from Ajahn Brahm. We need to care because we are not permanent. Because we're going to pass away one day. Ajahn says that the importance of the teaching of anicca is for us to realize that it is necessary not to waste time. Whatever you need to do, do it now. Do the most important things first. Otherwise, you will not have the time to do them. If you love your family, you should care for them now, knowing that they could be gone any day. What more could you have done? You are only sad when they die if you have wasted your time. That is the only sadness in life, wasting time. What a powerful teaching from Ajahn. Anicca teaches us how to care when we have things we enjoy, and how to let go when they crack, and not with grief or too many tears. Part of Ajahn's life is to counsel people who lose their loved ones. A reason why they cry is because they never understood anicca when their loved ones were alive. And they thought that their loved ones will always be there for them. But now they're gone and they're disappointed. So they had unrealistic expectations. Ajahn says that knowing this, husbands and wives should not argue with one another. They do not know how long they have, so to say, and enjoy each other's and so they should enjoy each other's company now. Remember the analogy that Ajahn Chah mentioned about a mug with a very tiny crack in it. Yeah, I mentioned this some time ago. Understand that your spouse is cracked like the mug and is going to die one day. When Ajahn's father died, he didn't cry. He had no grief, and it took him a long time to understand how he felt. And eventually, he came up with a simile to explain how he felt. Now, as a young man, he loved music and used to go to many concerts in London. And of course, London is fantastic for the concerts and shows. Now, at the end of the concert, everyone stood up and shouted for more, encore, encore. And it is the custom of the band or the orchestra to play for another 10, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But after those 5 or 10 minutes, they have to stop to go home. And each time after the concert was over, when the curtains have finally dropped, each time when we walked out of the concert halls or the pubs, it was always raining, dark and cold, so typical of London. It was miserable outside, and he knew that he probably will never hear the orchestra or the band again. But never once did he feel sad at the end of a great concert. Instead, he felt so privileged and blessed for being there at that time. And that was how he felt when his father died. It was an end of a great life, though a short one. But it was a privilege for him to be there. In the family, he, his brother, father and mother had such a wonderful time. And they have so much humor at home, always enjoying each other's company. So to him, when the father has died, that was the end of a great life. But it was a privilege for him to be there. Like the performance, you would say, what a wonderful performance it is. How lucky was he to be there at that time. And this really shows you that understanding impermanence makes you enjoy life more. That is a positive way of looking at death. How many of you have cried when your loved ones have died? Can't you enjoy the fact that you have known them for such a long time, and you have so many happy moments together. Can't you feel the joy? At least celebrate life. How lucky you are to have known them. So this is a different way of understanding anicca, that we say impermanence. All things disappear and fade away. All our possessions will be gone. Great monuments in this world or monasteries that we have built are only bricks and concrete and steel, but they will fade away. But what that doesn't fade away is our karma. Our goodness, our kindness, that don't fade away. And that is why one of Ajahn's favorite saying is that people are more important than things. Now, do you know the English word church? Church does not refer to a building, it refers to a congregation, a group of people who meet together. So church means people. It is never meant to describe a building. However, in Europe and in the United States, they built enormous, impressive buildings, which is as cold and lowly in sight, and they call them churches. The buildings have become important more than the people who sit inside. Yeah? So they have actually missed the point. In fact, you can have an old, racked up building with happy people, and that is more important, the happiness of the people. Now, it is important to understand that what is important in life. You understand that buildings just come and go. Even your body comes and goes. And Ajahn says all the Botox in the world won't stop that impermanence, the wrinkles that appear on the face. He didn't know why people are afraid of going old. The point is, we will all get old if you live long enough. But can we get old gracefully? By letting go of things. Eventually, there comes a time when you would also have to let go of your body. Ajahn says he has seen too many people at the time of death struggling to live. Please don't keep struggling in an old body to keep it going. You had enough. Your old body is worn out like an old car. When it is time to go, remember anicca. It is all passing away, and it doesn't belong to us. We only rent this body for so many years. This is not your body. So you allow everything to pass away. When Ajahn learned Pali, there was something that was opposite of anicca, and the word is nicca. Right? A means no. Nicca. So you have anicca, you have nicca. Now what it means is that when somebody goes to the monastery on a certain day, every week, giving a regular supply of food, that is what we call nicca food. Nicca means regular, something that is always there, something stable, constant, or repeated. So anicca means when something is regular or always there. So nicca is something that's stable, constant. Anicca means that something which is regular suddenly disappears. And that is meant by anicca. Now it is like you watching the waves in the ocean. You see the waves go up and go down, and you think that the rise and fall is what impermanence means. But that is only a superficial understanding of impermanence. The real impermanence is one day you're watching the ocean, you see the waves go up and down, and suddenly, without warning and beyond all expectations, the ocean disappears together with the landmass that surrounds you. All has vanished. It is not supposed to have happened, but it has. Only then you realize that impermanence is not just rising and falling, but it is something which is always there, but has now disappeared. So, all right, so that is the message that I have for tonight, and let us proceed on with our practice of Metta meditation. So I'll explain to you what we do in Metta. Most important thing, you sit down, get relaxed. You can either sit on the floor or sit on a chair. But if you do sit on a chair, keep your back straight and both your feet on the floor. Now just relax yourself and put a smile in your heart. Now be aware of the flow of your breath. Feel comfortable. And when you send loving kindness, bring the people to whom you like to make wishes for loving kindness, bring them to your mind's eye so that you can share your thoughts on loving kindness tonight with them. And I'll guide you what to do during the meditation. So I'll just ring the bell and then we can get started with our meditation. And now just be aware of your breath. As you breathe in and out, connect yourself with the breath. And as you connect yourself with the breath, you begin to have a sense of calmness. Tell yourself that at this moment there is nothing else that you require except to dedicate a few minutes to the practice of loving kindness. We shall proceed with the practice on the inner smile. Now, this inner smile is a traditional meditation practice that will help to enhance good health and well-being. And when you bring up your smile, a smile is connected with peace, with happiness, with friendliness, with relaxation. So bring up your smile. First, let us be aware of the crown of your head. You can feel your skull. Did you feel some sensations there? Let the smiling energy accumulate at your crown. Bring a smile. Let your crown smile. Now just be aware of your forehead. Bring the smiling energy to your forehead. Let your forehead smile. And now be aware of the spot between your eyebrow. Let the smiling energy accumulate at this spot between your eyebrows. Let the smile flow down your face and down to your neck. At the base of your neck is your thyroid gland. Bring a smile to the thyroid gland, having wishes of loving kindness for your thyroid gland that helps to keep you healthy and well. And moving down into your chest is your thymus gland. The thymus gland is in your chest, between the lungs and behind the breastbone. And the thymus gland makes white blood corpuscles, which is part of your immune system. So send your wishes of loving kindness, a smile for your thymus gland. Can you feel your thymus gland smiling? Now down to your heart. Open up your heart, let it relax, letting go of the tension stored in your heart. and bringing a smile into your heart, such that you don't have a care in this world. The happiness that the child feels, smile in your heart. Now, radiate the love from your heart to your lungs and feel your lungs breathing easily. A smile for your lungs, gratitude to your lungs and heart for keeping you alive from day to day, from moment to moment. Can you feel your heart and lungs smiling? Is it a big smile? Is it a little smile? You're now down to your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is just below your breastbone. This is the part of your body that is almost the junction for nerves. And when you experience negative feelings, negative emotions, it's your solar plexus that will get tense. And sometimes the fear or the tension or the anxiety makes the solar plexus feel cramped. And that will later on bring cramp to your stomach. Yeah. And of course, when the solar plexus is cramped, it doesn't do you any good for your liver and your kidneys and your spleen, which is just in the middle part of your body. So bring a smile to your solar plexus. And from a smiling solar plexus, now you go down to your liver. Your liver is on the right side of the body. Now bring a smile to your liver. May the liver be healthy and strong. Now let the smile move down to the lower back of your kidneys. Lower back. Just below your rib cage on both sides of your spine is your kidneys. Your kidneys help to filter the blood and remove waste. A big smile, smile of kindness and love to your kidneys. You feel your kidneys smiling. And on your left side will be your spleen. And bring a smile to your spleen. And just below your spleen is your pancreas. Your pancreas also rests at the side of the stomach and helps you to digest your food and use the sugar from your food for energy. So smile at your pancreas. Thank you, pancreas, for your work to keep me well. May you function smoothly. So now, let us send our smile to our stomach and our intestines. For your intestines, you've got both the small as well as the large intestines. So you absorb nutrients from your food, and the waste will be removed from your body through the large intestines. It will go out. It goes through the large intestines and eventually leave the body. So smile at your stomach and intestines, and they work with other organs to help you absorb nutrition from your food. And finally, send the smiling energy to your urinary tract, your bladder. And for the males, to your prostate gland. And for the females, your ovaries and uterus. So that is the practice of smiling. Now let us go back to our breath. To sharpen our mindfulness, we just go back to the breath again. And just be aware of your breathing in and breathing out. Some people like to put their attention around their nostril, but it doesn't have to be at their nostril. As you breathe in and out, you are aware of the body of breath that comes in and out from your body. And in order to help you just focus your mind on your breath, to anchor your mind to the breath, it is helpful to count. You can count from 1 to 10, and upon reaching number 10, return back to number 1. Okay? So let us watch the breath. If your mind has strayed during this period, as long as the moment that you realize that it has strayed, you just bring it back to the breath and continue. Okay? So the act of realizing that your mind is straight is called right mindfulness. The act of bringing the mind back to your breath is called right effort. So you're still practicing the Noble Eightfold Path. Okay, so now let's watch your breath with some counting. And now we proceed on to the practice of loving kindness, of metta. Here we make 4 wishes. The first wish is, may my heart be peaceful and free. May my heart be peaceful and free, while keeping the smile in your heart. Second wish is, may my mind be happy. Third wish is for your good health. May my body be healthy. And the fourth wish, may I be well and happy. So 4 wishes all in all. May my heart be peaceful and free. May my mind be happy. May my body be healthy. May I be well and happy. But if you find that those 4 wishes might be too much, too many for you to remember, just keep to 1 wish. May I be well and happy. All right? So it's good to keep the wishes simple, and you do not want your mind to be confused with too many wishes. So you say this wish at your own pace, almost whispering inside, hearing from inside, feeling the meaning from inside. But before we send out loving thoughts to others, first we send loving kindness to ourselves, because we like to transform ourselves as a pure vessel of metta, where loving thoughts will then flow out. So we send loving thoughts to ourselves first. So metta for yourself. So have a smile in your heart, making the wish, may my heart be peaceful and free. May my heart be peaceful and free. May my mind be happy. May my body be healthy. May I be well and happy. May my heart be peaceful and free. May my mind be happy. May my body be healthy. May I be well and happy. Now, with love and kindness in our hearts now, we will begin to turn our thoughts to others. The first group of people are people who have brought a lot of benefit to us with their kindness, their love, their sacrifice. And we think of them with so much gratitude. Sometimes it's not possible to repay them because they're not here in this world. But with the gratitude, you could say that wherever you are, may you always be happy. My wish is for you to be happy. In this category, we can include our parents. If you're saying about your parents, how much love, sacrifice they've given to us, to raise us. In fact, even after we have passed the teenager stage, they're always thinking about us, about our well-being. And the success that we have brings them so much happiness. And when we're in pain, when we're sick, when we're suffering, they suffer along with us as well. They sacrifice so much for us. So let us send our thoughts of loving kindness to our parents. You can also include your grandparents as well, because many of you might have the benefit of your grandparents looking after you, having so much joy when you were little. And the body that we have here, we inherited it from our grandparents. Yeah? So wherever your grandparents are, just send thoughts of loving kindness to them. How about the knowledge that we get? When we come to this world, there's nothing that we know. The knowledge that we gain from our teachers. So we thank our teachers for their kindness, for sharing the knowledge with us. And especially if you do have some Dhamma teachers that have shown you the right path, you will show your gratitude by sending loving kindness to them, wishing them well wherever they are. Maybe you have mentors, people who support you. You can also send loving kindness to them, okay? So this is the first group of people that we send, people whom we have derived so much benefit. So you can imagine that they're actually in front of you. And if you're sending loving kindness to your mother, just think that your mother is just seated in front of you. She's in a good frame of mind. And you speak to her from your heart. You say, Mother, thank you so much for all the things you did for me, all your love and kindness. Let me wish that may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Wherever you are, Mother, may you be well and happy. And you make the same wishes for your father, for your grandparents, for your teachers as well, and your mentors. And now let us send thoughts of loving kindness to our family members. You can send your loving kindness to your spouse, to your children, to your grandchildren. Now, if you don't have an immediate family of your own, you could always send loving kindness to your brothers and sisters, your nephews and nieces. You make use of the 4 wishes. Just think of them either in group or one by one. And having the image in your mind, you say, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. All right, so let us send loving kindness to our immediate family members. Now let us send our thoughts of loving kindness to beings of this world. Just imagine that the beings of the world are gathered around you and they have all assumed a human form. So they're beings in every direction. So let us now send our thoughts of loving kindness to all the beings in the forward direction. To all the beings in the forward direction, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Beings in the rightward direction. To all the beings in the rightward direction, may your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Sending loving kindness to all the beings in the backward direction. May your heart be peaceful and free. May your mind be happy. May your body be healthy. May you be well and happy. Beings in the leftward direction, sending your loving thoughts to them. Their happiness, good health, strength. Beings in the downward direction, and beings in the upward direction. Sending your loving kindness to beings in different parts of the world, in different directions, in all directions. Let us invoke on the blessings of the Triple Gem. Bhavatu Sabbamangalang Rakantu Sapadevata Savavadhanubhavena Sadasoti Bhavantu Te. Bhavatu Sabbamangalang Rakantu Sapadevata Savadhammanubhavena Sadasoti Bhavantu Te. Bhavatu Sabbamangalang Rakantu Sapadevata Savasanga Nubhavena Sadasoti Bhavantu Te. Let us focus our attention within as we observe the peace and quietness inside. In the quietness of our mind, we send out wholesome thoughts and share the merits with the devas, with our guardian deities and protectors, so that may they rejoice and continue to guide and protect ourselves and our loved ones. May they continue to give blessings to the donors, to the supporters, to the members of BGF, as well as those of other Buddhist organizations worldwide. Eta vatacha amme sampadam punya sampadam sabideva sabisata sabibhuta anumodantu sabasampati siddhya. Let us now transfer merits to those who have departed from this world. They could be our loved ones or our friends. Idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Let us make some aspirations by the grace of the merits that we have accumulated. May we not follow the way of the foolish. May we be blessed with wise friends and skillful teachers. May we always remain close to the Dhamma, and may we one day achieve the highest place of Nibbana. Imina punya kamena mami bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu yava nibbana patiya. Now for the closing invocation, we give our thanks to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. O Buddha, my spiritual master and refuge, thank you for the blessings, guidance, and protection. The Dhamma, holy saints, and spiritual teachers, Bodhisattvas, Dhamma protectors and devas, Thank you for the blessings, guidance, and protection. May the Buddha be at my head, the Dhamma in my heart, the Sangha by my side, to guide and protect me always. May suffering ones be suffering free, and the fear-struck fearless be. May the grieving shed all grief, and may all beings find relief. May all beings share in this merits that we have accumulated. May this merits help to bring them good health, happiness, and peace. May beings inhabiting space and earth, devas and nagas of mighty power, to share in this merits of ours, and may they long protect the Buddha Sasana. Let us say sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu.